Hi, friends. Welcome back to the Allgoods, Vietnam through the eyes of love. These next letters are from my mom, and they were written on 3 consecutive days: January 18th, 19th, and January 20th, 1972. By now, my grandmother has gone home, and my mom is alone with her newborn, who is me, for the very first time. She's learning how to organize her days, how to trust herself, how to sleep lightly, how to feed a baby every 4 hours, how to manage loneliness, and how to keep herself emotionally upright, all while waiting for my dad to come home from Vietnam. I'm sharing these letters today together because they belong together, because they're not about big events. They're about the first quiet stretch of being a first-time mother, all alone, while your husband is far, far away, fighting a war in a risky area that is in the process of escalating, and truth be told, that neither one of them thought made any sense at this point. So here's my mom, Sarah, writing 3 days in a row. January 18th, Tuesday. My precious darling. Oh, how I love you. As you probably already guessed, today was a sad day for me. It was so nice having Mom here. I forgot, in the between times, how very lonely it is without having a loved one around. She was up for Sissy at 6 a.m. feeding. She then did the wash and made coffee and breakfast and got dressed, all before I was moving. She wanted to bathe her and all at 10 a.m., and knowing that her flight left at noon and she had to leave her at 11, she was anxious. She was anxious to get organized. So she cried, and I cried, and then Sissy cried after she left. She was going to go by your folks' house when she got into Birmingham to take them some snaps and report in for me. She is going to explain me not writing, except for the short note in the announcement, because of my tailbone. So Paul and Becca took her to the airport, and PJ stayed here, and Jeanette Savigny came over to give me a hand, and it is a good thing she did. When Mom kissed Sissy goodbye, she started crying, and she didn't stop for an hour. It was as though she sensed her leaving. So when Sissy cries, so does PJ. And after she left, I felt so lonely. And after Paul and Becca came home and got PJ, and then Jeanette left, I had myself a good cry. And I am fine now. My hormones are still trying to shape up, and I am easily depressed. My tailbone is much better. Maybe in another week or two I can start my exercises. I am now on a very strict diet, 8 glasses of water per day, and protein. I'll keep you posted. If my belly would tighten up, I wouldn't look so fat. Except for my 4 chins. I love you, darling. I have my Figmo calendar pinned on the bulletin board, and I'm marking off each day. I can hardly wait. You just keep the sweet letters coming, and I'll make it fine. I got 3 precious ones today, and I love you so much. Sissy got 2 presents, too. Also, Grandma Gladden, bless her heart, sent her a little white and yellow PJ set. I wish she hadn't, because I know she can't afford it. Joe and Linda sent a precious yellow and white lace job with solid lace and ruffled shoes. It's really saucy. We're going to have a true sissy. I'm glad we have a daughter to put lace and ruffles on rather than jeans. Huh. With her hair and a shag, we have to find the stick-on bows. I can't wait to see your face when you see her. I bet you think I'm just telling you she's beautiful. I'm glad you got the TDY to Benoit changed. I already feel better. I hope I can get everything organized tomorrow. It will be the first day I've done everything by myself. You should have seen me trying to do the bottles and formula today. You would have thought it was poison. I was so afraid I would do something wrong. And Sissy has been really good today. I only hope she stays this way. I know she'll have good ones and bad ones, but I sure hope the next few are good, just to give me a chance to get organized. And I finally got around to sending out more announcements tonight, but I still have about 15 to 80 to go, but I'm out of stamps and announcements. Maybe I can get someone to pick up some for me. I'm not driving until my ass is much improved. Well, darling, all closed now, and I'm sending all of the love one woman can have for one man. I have to get up at 2 a.m. to feed our daughter, and it's now 11:45. We love you with all of our heart and soul, forever and always. Sarah and Sissy. Oh man, and the next day she writes again. Now she's learning how to organize her life around a newborn child, her first child, and that child is me. Here it is, 19th of January, 72, Wednesday. My dearest darling, guess what? I be loving you. You're my little chickie. 62 more days. When we make the 50 mark, we're really downhill. Sissy will be so big by then. She'll know her daddy right away, 'cause you're identical. I think I did a really good job organizing today, all by myself. I was worried I wouldn't hear her if she cried, or if anything happened. Well, I slept so lightly. She could stretch, and I was awake. I will have to do better, though. I was up at 9 after her 6 a.m. feeding, trying to make sure I had everything right. After all, I didn't get to be the greatest scrub nurse overnight. I had to work and think about it. So, before long, maybe I'll be as organized as a mom and homemaker. I did get everything ready for her bath, formula out, her clothes, and I took her out of the bassinet and put her on the bed. And I made her bed so that after the bath and feeding, she could go back to CP. It worked out fine. I spent an hour trying to decide how to work it out. Oh, goodness. I only hope she remains as prompt and sweet for a few more weeks, so my tail will have time to heal. She's like an alarm clock, every 4 hours, awake and hungry, just like her mom, I guess. Well, after my organizing and checked the mail, Sissy had more presents. Dean had sent a heat and serve dish, which Paul and Becca, David and Alicia had given her already, plus the sweetest little music box that plays Rock-a-Bye Baby. So when we're splitting, we are splitting, Becca, Alicia, and myself are splitting the cost of the tray. And we're going to give it to Sandy and Larry, since we already had one. So that worked out good. Also, Aunt Bertha sent the sweetest, frilly, oval gold picture frame. Alicia found some yellow satin and lace shoes to bring her, too. Our daughter is going to be the sauciest child, female child, here. Huh. Chickie, could we splurge and spend about $10 on a little baby ring for her? Her fingers are so long and delicate. A little baby ring would be so precious. If not, just say so. Okay, love? I'm having a hard time keeping up on our thank you notes. As I said last night, I still have about 15 more to mail. I'll do that tomorrow. Alicia picked up more at the BX for us today. Darling, I'm very tired, and I have the worst headache ever. I'm fasting now for 2 days. I've lost 6 pounds. Tomorrow I'll feel better because I'll eat something. I just can't be fat when you come home. Meanwhile, I love you with all of my heart and soul. All of my hugs and kisses in the world. Forever and always. Sarah and Sissy. Okay, and the next day, Thursday, 20th of January, 1972. Today is the 20th of January, 2026, and it's a Tuesday. All right, I digress. 1972. My darling, I love you. As a matter of fact, you must have felt ESP today. I've talked, kissed, and loved on you all day. I just have to keep reminding myself only 61 more days. You know, it's really ugly but true to say. This is the best time for you to be away from Sissy, as all she does is eat and sleep. So really, you aren't missing anything except for changing diapers and looking at her. I bet I spend at least 8 hours a day just looking at her. I still can't believe she's ours. She is so pretty. I put the bassinet right next to the bed. I moved the phone over so I can be next to her, just to watch her sleep. I know why she almost kicked me to death, other than the fact that she is 22 inches long. She stretches all of the time in her sleep. She is so strong. Did I tell you that she can, laying on her belly, turn her head from side to side already? And guess what else? Every day her hair looks lighter. She could be blonde, if she ever really gets hair. I wouldn't object to a brown-eyed, blonde-haired daughter. Then, on the other hand, blue eyes and black hair are strong and good-looking. And as a matter of fact, she'll be beautiful if she has to wear a wig. Darling, how are we so lucky? We love so strongly. I know no one or anything could ever, except death, could take us apart. And then the dear Lord sees fit to give us a very beautiful, healthy, normal child to add to our happiness. What more could you really ask for? I love you, Chickie. If you get tired of me talking about our daughter, just tell me. She's all and everything, physically, for me to love, hug, kiss, and talk to until my love comes home. Our whole life centers around her. As I said, when you come home, then we will center it around our life. I love you. Well, today was usual. Sissy had a bath, hair, watched the soaps, and then more Sissy. Tonight, Paul and Becca's sister, and a friend of Dormany's from Birmingham. Jerry had given him our number and said I'd probably know someone. Well, she's single, so I got Becca's sister a date with him. They all came over for a drink. Well, a few drinks. He seems very nice. He's short. I felt like a giant. He's only about 5'4" tall, anyways. We all shot the shit. Oh, and Joy came up for a while, too. They left, and I'm now talking to my love. I haven't gotten a letter in 2 days. Maybe I will tomorrow. I can hardly wait to hear your comments about our daughter. I am on a very strict diet. I only allow booze and protein. I asked Dr. Brecken about it before leaving the hospital. He gave me some iron, vitamin A, and some vitamin C to take in conjunction. Not only that, he wants me in clinic for a complete blood workup to make sure I don't starve myself too much. I've lost 4 pounds in 2 days. If I keep this up a few more days, I'll have most of the excess fat off as soon as my tailbone heals. About 6 weeks. I can't really exercise. I keep talking about it, but I just can't be fat when you come home. I have to eat some in order to have enough energy to take care of Sissy. These 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. feedings are tough. I am really fine. If she just stays the perfect baby, I'm home free, darling. I love you. I'm going to CP so I can feed her. I love you with all of my heart and soul, forever and always. Sarah. These letters were written by a woman learning how to be alone with a baby. Her first baby, who is me. And boy, my dad's far away. And she is organizing her days. She's counting her feedings. And she's managing her loneliness. And she's watching her daughter grow by the hour. And that little girl is me. I'm now 54 years old. So these letters were written 54 years ago. Boy, and counting as always the days she is until her husband comes home. I can't even imagine what it would be like. Oh, she must have been scared all the time. He must have been, but they never talk about it. I mean, how could you not? Well, thank you for listening and for holding these letters with care and for walking through this story and this journey with me. It is a unique one, and I am so grateful that I have them and that they left them for me. And I am fortunate and lucky to be able to leave these for my son Wiley, so he will know a little bit about his grandparents, because he was so young when they passed that he remembers them a little bit, but he didn't ever really get to know them. So if you'd like to support the project, I would love it if you could send me a message. Just let me know you're listening. Could you let me know what you like or don't like? What you'd like to hear more of, less of? You can follow or subscribe wherever you're listening. There are more letters coming. 61 more days, in fact. Who knows how many letters? Maybe they wrote multiple in a day. I'll keep reading, so the story will keep unfolding. Till the next one, January 21st. Thanks, friends.